with For Humanities, and I am here. Finally got in for today. I'm in the process of kind of taking my hair down, but I am here. Thank you guys for those of you guys who were waiting, and if you weren't, then thank you again. Anyway, so I am here this evening today. It is Friday, and we are always doing what's called Fund Raise Friday on Fridays. And what we do that is where we are supporting those who are nonprofit organizations and helping them substantiate their cause and their whys, but at the same time helping them sustain their funding, that we are supporting them with fundraising to just bring light on who they are and what they do. So tonight we're going to be talking about the nonprofit organizations that I am supporting and that you to support as well. For those of you guys who know, I am Shannon with For Humanities. We are your online t-shirt brand. We design and create socially conscious t-shirts that spark social change and restore humanity. You as entrepreneurs, I want you to utilize my skills so that I can help you sustain your brand and definitely bring that positive message, more than just a brand, more than just a brand. Let them know more about your personality as well. So for those of you guys who are watching on YouTube, Facebook, Periscope, and Twitch, I appreciate you guys for coming in. So I cannot use my phone because it is tripping. It is going off again, talking about the SIM card is not there. So we're going to pass on this phone. So that's why we are using what's called the Restream. Uh-oh. We are using Restream tonight, and that is where we are utilizing the platform so that we can go live in several different platforms at the same time. But I don't always get to see what you guys are saying if you are commenting. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the Restream and we're going to see what it says, because this is where I can see the comments. So I appreciate everybody who's coming in, and I'm going to try to go and check you guys out and see what you guys are saying. But if I don't comment, don't trip. It's because I didn't see it. And I will definitely see it on the replay. So let's move right on in, because I don't want to take too much of you guys' time. And I want to be sure that you guys are getting what you came for, which is talking to you about fundraising for good. And as you can see, hey, hi, Kat. And as you can see here, we're talking about Fundraise Live, which is something that we do every last Saturday of the month. And what we do is we have some wonderful prizes and some things that you can win. It is part of our Survive and Thrive fundraising. And when you purchase a ticket for $5, you have the ability to win some of our wonderful, wonderful gifts that we have by way of some of the sponsors and speakers who sponsored for Survive and Thrive 2019. And ourselves, crazy. You can just get a ticket when you go to bit.ly/fundraise live, and you will be able to see it right there. You can get you can get one ticket for $5, or you can get 6 tickets for $20. And you get the options of winning some wonderful. We have some great prizes as well, some great t-shirts that you can win. And just think, if you just spend, still have the chance of winning, because entered into that drawing, and you be more than likely going to win. And that could be you. So as we were fundraising and Fundraise Friday, but before we jump off, we want to talk about StreamYard. Now, this is a great, great, great platform. Hello, Lisa. Thank you for coming in. And the thing is that StreamYard is wonderful. It's a wonderful platform to be able to use. As you can see, we can put up a banner. We have the options of changing the way that banner looks. You can make it look smaller like this. You can also just make it look bigger. You can actually even change the color. And just as quick as that, as I did, not even really knowing what heads or tails, I can change those colors really quickly. You will too. Now, the great thing about this platform as well is that I could actually bring in 5 guests. 5 guests can come in here and be a part of this platform, and we can do an interview. And we can also do a screen share, which is what I'm going to be doing in just a few minutes. We're going to be talking about the next organization, or the first, more so, is called 3Cs, and we're going to be sharing a little bit about them, and we can share a little bit about them right now. So here we go. We're going to be talking about Stream 3Cs, and we're going to give you more of their information in just a second. So before we get started, we're going to go ahead and talk about the fact that 3Cs is a nonprofit organization. They are a 501c3, and this is their mission. So for those of you guys who want to know, and guess what? The cool part is that we can like go ahead and change these colors to match with 3Cs. I mean, this little handy dandy StreamYard is just the coolest thing. If you guys sign up and you use this link, join the yard, you will also get $10 credit towards your monthly subscription when you decide to use the paid version. Because the paid version gives you a lot of perks. You get some access to intros, overlays. Look, you got the backgrounds, and you're probably saying like, well, what is overlays? What is intros and outros? Well, don't ask me, but I'm just going to tell you what I know. Now, have you ever seen a broadcast where they'll have like a video that comes on and it's doing and flashing and twisting and jumping, and it's doing all this wonderful, cute little stuff and intros and got the little name and the logo and like stuff like that? Those are intros. You got these other things that Coach Dave called bumpers, but don't even ask me what that is. The only thing I can remember just thinking about it is just something that goes in between maybe one transition to the next. Don't even quote me on that. I'm just saying what I think it is. But I know you can do so many things with StreamYard. You can have an intro. Now, let's think about that outro. When you're done with your broadcast, you want like a closing thing where it says something like, thank you, or they have a nice day, or this is where you can find me, or go to this or go to that. Isn't that like the coolest thing? It just grabs people's attention. You can actually get that done when you use this wonderful platform called StreamYard. So go to bit.ly/join the yard and get yourself into this StreamYard so that you can step your game up with your broadcast. This is a cool thing. So now that we done took our commercial break, let's go ahead and jump onto today's broadcast, which is definitely all about Fundraise Live. And as we said, the first organization that we're going to be talking about is 3Cs. And as you can see right here, their mission is to provide educational, employment, and entrepreneurial opportunities that build self-esteem and empowers one to become self-sufficient. So being self-sufficient is definitely a key thing, and it's something that everyone should aspire to want to do. Just like this little handy dandy student right here, the first of his own generation to go to college. And look at that. This is what it's all about. Now, 3Cs is that organization that is here to bring you all of the seeds that are planted in the community about education, employment, and empowerment. And that is the one thing that they definitely would love to do and support you with. Now, as we know, 3Cs is a grassroots organization that hears and knows what the community asks for. It's not elaborate, it's equality. That's what it's all about. It's about having equality for all that are in the community, all that are in the community. So when you go to bit.ly/support three seeds, you can donate right here by clicking this button. Now, there are a couple of organizations that have supported three seeds, which we have the Union Pacific and we have PG&E. Now, Three Seeds is supported by donations from individuals, churches, foundations, and corporation headquarters in the Stockton area. Three Seeds is a nonprofit, a 501c3 tax exempt. Three Seeds organization is supported by these organizations that are supporting them because they know the great work that they're doing, and they've definitely agreed that the work that they're doing is something that they would love to connect their agencies with and participate. So moving on to Three Seeds, we're going to go a little bit into the education part of it. Now, when you talk about education, sometimes some of us are first generation students. And unfortunately, as it says here, is that the first generation students, there's usually a lack of support. And not only just because, but usually it's because they don't have the skill set to be able to support those organizations or those individual people. And those are some things that are unfortunate because it's not just the lack of support, but because family members don't know exactly how to navigate with the education part of it and what to do and where to go and what forms to fill out and what to put on the forms. It usually can discourage that first year, first time student, first generation, and discuss that they can't have discussions. There's discussions that cannot be discussed. The process, and eventually it will deter them from even wanting to continue to do it. Because you know how it is. When you have the support of your family, it just makes everything just a little bit better. But when you don't, it just gives you sometimes that reason of, well, why should I do it? Because most of us here, when we do things and we're doing something great, we do think of our family. We think of how this is going to support our family, how we're going to either be the one who forges through and keep going so that you can be that first generation student or graduate. But when the family isn't supporting you, it sort of just discourages you from doing it because you want them to be there to support you. Those are usually some of the things that we do. So I'm going to put this link in the chat over here on Periscope, and it's bit.ly support three seeds, and that's SUP support THR three seeds, and we're going to put that in here. So if you would like to go and support this organization and give, you can give $4, $3, $30, $300, $5, $50. Give what you can, but give, because they need your support, because sustaining these organizations are very key to all of our communities. We all need that extra support to be able to provide those diapers and those foods and those gifts to the community. Whenever you start thinking about, well, isn't there a community organization around that will give young moms or moms diapers or clothes, or is there an organization around that will give that adult person some clothes to go on interviews? Whenever those thoughts pop into your head, just think about that extra step that you for people who are givers. If you are a giver, we need your support. Go to bit.ly/support three seeds and be a giver of whatever the amount that you feel has led you to give. You can give as little as 50 cents, a little as a quarter, but again, keep up in the process. It depends on what you're using as your processor, but go ahead and give. Right now, you know, the end of the year is coming. We're going to be looking at Giving Tuesday. These are where organizations all over the nation are talking about how you can give to their organization. It is a grand event. and they're going to be knocking on the doors looking for that support. But I got you right here. We have organizations that you can go ahead and give and support and help, because let's just look at it, you guys. The big organizations, they really have been substantiated. They are here for a long time. They got thousands and millions and hundreds of thousands of dollars that are just feeding into their organizations because of the great work that they do. But keep in mind of the grassroots organizations. These are the friends, these are the brothers and the sisters who also see a need, and a need that are fitting either a particular group, or it's feeding the need of the community at large. And that is what we need. We need to be able to give to those organizations that are right there in the trenches with the families, living down there on the end of the block, because they are there. Their children went to that same school that got burnt down. Their children went to that same store that is now no longer there. They're all together. So they are definitely needing your support, and they need your support today. They need your support each and every year. So it would be wonderful if we can get you on a monthly contribution where you can say, well, I'm going to give $5 a month. How many of you can do that? If you can give $5 a month, go ahead and sign up for any of these organizations that you're going to see me talk about. Go ahead and give. Give a little, help a little, do a lot with what you got. And that's just what it is that we're going to do. So let's move on to the next one. So we definitely appreciate 3Cs, 3Cs organization. And again, go and give what you can tonight. You can give to these organizations and help them sustain their organization so that they can continue to support families all over their community. So that's what we have there. So the next organization that we're going to be talking about is the Fashion Umbrella Foundation. And this great organization, and we're going to look, this is the cool thing about this StreamYard thing, y'all. Look, wait a minute. Let me show you what we can do. We can color, but see her color sort of like a tealy color. But we're going to do it like this because this is that umbrella. Ella. Here we go. So we're going to go to the Fashion Umbrella Foundation, and we're going to let you see more about them, because this young lady here, she just got all kinds of wonderfulness going on. Now, Women's Symposium. This is Women Uplifting Women Through Dialogue. So wouldn't you love to have a sister girl talk? How many of you would love this sister girl talk, to be able to sit and chat and talk? This event is going to be Saturday, November 30th. It's going to be at 11:30 a.m. Check-in registration begins at 11. This is where they're going to have a great opportunity to uplift women through a dialogue, which is great, because having a great dialogue with women, that is just wonderful. It's a good opportunity to do that. So what we're going to be doing right here is we're going to go ahead and jump right on in. And just so you guys can get a little bit more information about the Fashion Umbrella Foundation. So let's go ahead, and we're going to change her color just a little bit more, because it got a little darkness on it. So, we want to make sure we got it right. We want to represent this brand right. So here we go. The Fashion Umbrella Foundation. You can go to bit.ly/FUF donate, and you can give today. So we're going to put that link right in here in the chat, bit.ly/FUF donate. FUF donate that's where you can go, and you can give organization anytime and when you want, because they will definitely appreciate your support. So let's go ahead and find out a little bit more about the Fashion Umbrella Foundation and how you can go and find out more about what they do and how they're doing it. So we got Sharon Nixon. She is the founder, the chief volunteer. She's a mother of three males, realized that while raising her sons, she needed to develop a getaway. She wanted a getaway in that would assist, a great way to assist youth in their life goals. So what she always wanted to be able to do is do that because again, when you have kids yourself, you always see other kids and you want to see what you can do with them. The Fashion Umbrella Foundation is a volunteer driven youth focused organization whose mission is to engage individuals who wish to create, develop, and exhibit self expression through fashion, the arts, and business. So it's the fashion, arts, and business because for those children who are really expressive, but they have no outlet to be able to do that, this is when and where an organization such as this one will step in. She established the Fashion Umbrella Foundation back in 2013 because the Fashion Umbrella Foundation had over 15 years of collective experience with community engagement, self-development, fundraising initiatives, and small business support and coaching. So, wouldn't you love to be able to take advantage of all of these years of experience in connecting and working with the community? The Fashion Umbrella Foundation is instrumental in bringing Nixon's vision to life through its programs, workshops, and courses. Programs include youth development, components like the educational honors and the youth open mic series. These are great, especially for those children, those young folks who really are very expressive, and they need a platform to do that. And being able to provide that platform and still be able to just live where you want to and do what you need to do too. It's a great thing when you can do what you like and get paid to do it. Wouldn't you want that? I mean, I want that too. And I like and I love what I do. So you want to, so when you go here to the link, you will be able to hear about it first when you subscribe and you enter in your email just right here in this little handy dandy box and you hit that button that says join. Now, this is the cool part about the Fashion Umbrella Foundation. She has this membership, you guys. Membership. You want a membership? Yes. Don't you want a membership like this one? This is the cool part. When you join this membership, you will be the first to know about events. You will be able to get early registration notifications. You're going to get them discounts on all of what they do of courses and events. You're going to be getting discount tickets of events that she will be hosting. You will get a personalized member discount and you get event sharing on social media. So this is great. You get someone who's right there with you, supporting you. You also get YouTube interviews on an interview with, is what she calls that. All the members can apply for a seat on the administrative board. How cool is that? So click this link and you want to be a member for the membership marketplace. Now, these are some of the other great things. Marketing assistance. Who don't need marketing assistance? We all need a little bit of help and assistance. You get discounted website development. So she will be able to help you with your website as well. You get event planning guidance. I need that. You get discounted social media marketing. And that's the cool part. Social media marketing. You get press release assistance. Me 2 times. Okay. Who needs a press release? Okay. Who needs a press release right now? This is where you can go. And the membership is just $50, period. $50 a year. Who would want that? $50 a year? Come on now. With all these things here we're talking about, how many of you are about to go sign up? Let's just do this. Go and do your membership, okay? You can go to bit.ly/FUF donate to donate, or you can go to fashionumbrella.org and go ahead and sign up to be a member and get all of these wonderful perks that's going on here, and knowing that you have given to this organization at the same time. you're still giving, it's still going to the organization, and you're supporting them too. Now, if you are a model, you can get selected by a designer and anticipated being one of the recipients of being able to wear and just work with them and get a stipend at the same time for modeling the designer's collection. Wouldn't you like to do that? How many models do we got in the room? So you also get the designer benefits. If you are a designer, you get referred to walk with 19th Amendment with regards to a designer's collection. You get a discount registration fees and you get advance notification on that said registration. Isn't that cool? I think it's cool. So that's what we got right there for the Fashion Umbrella Foundation. Be sure to go and check it out. Now let's just go over the programs just real quick. Real quick, we're just going to mention these programs that she got right here. So the key to realizing a dream is to focus not on success, but on significance. And then even the small steps, a little victories along your path will take on greater meaning. I think that's the cool. I think it's cool. What do you guys think? We think it's cool too. So this is what you want to do. Hear about it first. Go ahead and subscribe. Go to the fashionumbrellafoundation.org and you will be able to check them out. But again, it's the fashionumbrella.org. Fashionumbrella.org, and you will be able to get more information about all the wonderful things that they do. And how great is that? So if you want to know more, go check her out. This is the fashionumbrella.org, fashionumbrella.org. And you will be able to find more information about what they're doing over there and how they can help you. Go ahead and learn more about the guidance, the education, and outreach of what this program is doing for the youth. And hear about it first by putting your email in and subscribing to receive more updated notifications about all the things that they do. So there you guys go. We got the Fashion Umbrella Foundation. Thank you so much. We got one more organization that we want to share with you. And we're going to go ahead and go down the list. And this one here is Caregiver Speaks. This is definitely a wonderful, wonderful lady that I definitely appreciate working with. This is Dr. Landry. And so we're going to go ahead and find her organization. Just give me a second. And there we go, because our thingy is acting a little crazy right now. So Caregiver Speaks is a nonprofit organization as well, and they are supporting those who are homeless. So we have Dr. Landry, and these are some of the things that you may have seen her do. She is out there supporting those when the floods were in Houston, in Texas. She was there with Magic Johnson. When the homeless are in need and they need blankets and socks and toothbrushes, she's there. She's there supporting them and giving them food and water and giving them just a great word of encouragement. So if you would love to give, and that is her there with Magic Johnson, if you would love to give, we definitely would love for you to give to this organization. It is called Caregiver Speaks. You can go to bit.ly/Kingdom Connector, and you will be able to go directly to her link and her PayPal so that you can give. Now, when you go, don't be shocked. It will say women's cancer prevention, and that is still her. That's just what the name is under, but that is her organization. She is also supporting women who have been diagnosed with breast cancer and being able to support them during this time of uncertainty and definitely confusion, because it's definitely something that's a little rough to deal with. But as you can see here, this is Caregiver Speaks. You can find out more about Dr. Landry and what she does. But this is where she goes out and give what's called care packages. These are the care packages. We would love for you to donate and provide some sleeping, or for those who are sleeping on the streets, and give them a sense of just knowing that someone's out there still caring about them, so that they can still have clean socks. As you can see here, there's a razor in the bag, there's some deodorant, there's soap, there's toothbrushes, things that they can still have basic necessities met under the circumstances, regardless if they're out in the street or not. They still can have respect and decency to still look good and feel good despite where they're sleeping. So if you would love to give, you can go to bit.ly/Kingdom Connector, or you can go here to caregiverspeaks.org and just punch this button here and give whatever amount you can. Again, if we can get you on a monthly subscription, a monthly donation, $5 will be fine. $3 will be fine. $2. If that's all you have and you can do this on a monthly basis, just think of the impact that you can do. So we'd love to have you support these organizations. These organizations are very much in need of your support. Just like the big organizations, they're getting support and getting money all over the world. But we need to be able to take that same focus and give to these nonprofits. Believe me, there's a nonprofit out there that deal with domestic violence. There's plenty nonprofits that is helping with cerebral palsy. There's plenty nonprofits who are dealing with spina bifida, cancer, breast cancer, colon cancer, all different types of cancers. There is a nonprofit. There's a small nonprofit. There's a grassroots nonprofit, because the one thing we all know is that some of us have been touched, our lives have been touched, our families have been touched by different types of incidents, life-changing incidents in our lives. And what that usually does is that it makes you definitely support the cause, and you want to do more and you want to help. You become the advocate and you are the expert in that, because you know about it firsthand. So these are some of the things that we would love for you to be able to do and be able to support these nonprofit organizations. So when you go to bit.ly/Kingdom Connector, you can give today. Give today, support the cause, support these nonprofit organizations, because they need your help. They need your help on a regular basis, because they're out there in the streets supporting these families and the community. But the one thing that a lot of these nonprofits are doing, they're providing these services with their own income. They're doing it out of the money of their own households. But let's just look at it this way. Let's get realistic. And I know you're probably like, okay, well, what else? But as a nonprofit, the community is what keeps the nonprofit sustained. That is the truth. That is what it is. It's a community-based organization, or CBO, if you will. That is what they are. They are community-based organizations that are here to support the community. And supporting the community means that they need the support and help from the community as well. When the community reaches out and needs that support because the neighbor house is burned down, the neighbor's children don't have backpacks, the neighbor's kids don't have shoes, the neighbor's kids need food in the morning, so they go to what's called the breakfast place. I used to call it the breakfast place, but it was actually a church that would give out food early in the morning when the kids got ready to go to school. And we would stop at the breakfast place and we would eat. They would have orange juice and milk and breakfast burritos and all types of stuff. And that's where we would go and eat every day. We took advantage of that because it was to our advantage to do so. They need you to come and utilize the services. Those are the things that we all need to understand. Some of us will say, well, you know, I'm not going to go use the service because someone else might need to use it. Until they tell you that these are some of the parameters, then the services should be used by the community. So this is a whole nother subject matter, so I'm not going to get into all of that about utilizing services and grants and income and just that whole thing about contracts and how if you're not earning your contract, which means that you're not providing the service that the contract says that you need to do, then the money goes away. So that's all we're going to say about that, because that's a whole nother broadcast and we could do that on another time. But what I will tell you guys is that they need your support. They need you to support these organizations. Give a little bit, just a little. If you just got a little, give a little. If you only got $20, then give that $20, but give that $20 on the replay. Do it every month. Let it just come out of your check on automatic pilot, where you just got $20. Even if it's $20 a month, just think that's only $10 every pay period if you get paid twice a week. Now, if you get paid weekly, then step your game up and go ahead and give it where you're taking a little bit out every month. So every pay period, once a week, you're giving out money, a little bit of money, so that you can meet that goal to support these organizations in your neighborhood. But we would love for you to support the ones that we're giving to you today. So let's go ahead and do a recap. This one here is Caregiver Speaks. This is Dr. Landry's organization. And then we would love for you to give. This is Dr. Landry right here reading to this young lady. And then, of course, as we know, we got Dr. Landry here with Magic Johnson. She's the one that's right there next to him. This one right here, close to him under the arm. Magic Johnson is some tall stuff. So you definitely, she's right there though, but you can't probably see her that well, but she is there. So we'd love for you guys to give. And that's her right there in the middle with her daughter. We want you to give. And again, she's out there with her own money, supporting the homeless and giving as much as she can to help these organizations that are out there as well, that she works with, who are helping the homeless as well. So we got Kingdom Connector right here. Kingdom Connector, we would love for you to give a little. We have the Fashion Umbrella Foundation. This is a nonprofit organization as well, and we would love for you guys to give and help those who are the youth who need that extra creative opportunity to give. We have 3 Seeds, which is support 3 Seeds. So we would love for you guys to give to them too. These are great organizations. So we know the work that they do. We know that they are sustained in the community and operating in good standing. So with that, we're going to close out. But before we close out, we're definitely going to let you guys see about, we do have our own fundraising that we're doing too. When you go to this link here, you will be able to find our wonderful, wonderful teas that we have. If you want to do a Cash App, or if you want to do paypal.me and you want to go directly in and just do your 2 for $25, you can do that. We have these wonderful, wonderful teas, wonderful teas is what we have. But you have to put Thrive in the promo code in order to take advantage of the teas. You put bit.ly/fundraising for good, and you put Thrive in the promo code to get your discount of all the collections that we have. The other thing I have to tell you guys is, for those of you guys who were interested in the Crop Shop It class, we are going to be hosting that class tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you want to jump in, you can, but if you want to claim your spot at the $47, but you want to schedule a one-on-one, I have that available too. I don't mind. $47 will get you into that one-day intensive Crop Shop It class, where you're going to learn how to design your own t-shirts, your own graphics using Photopea, which is a sort of like a spin-off from Photoshop. So if you've always been wanting to know how to use Photoshop, maybe you have a youth or a person in your home, a young person who's been talking about designing their own t-shirts or graphics. This is an opportunity for them to learn how to do it at a great rate, because normally this will cost you $297, but you can get this at $47 right now, because as of the 16th of November, the prices will change. This will become a 2-week course for you to be able to take, because it is full of so much information that is going to become the greatest thing ever. You're going to be so versed on how to design. You are going to do that in little to no time. And the great thing is that whenever you get some inspiration about a t-shirt or a design, you can be able to get up and go right there to that program and create it yourself. How great is that? So I am Shannon, the creative. I am your online t-shirt brand co-founder of For Humanities. And I'm here to tell you guys that, again, in order to look good, it's definitely being good. And I just love supporting a nonprofit organization and giving back to them. So you will see me again tomorrow early in the morning. I have so many things that I'll be doing tomorrow. It is definitely going to be great. I look forward to meeting and connecting with those of you guys who will be in the crop shopping class, and and I can't wait to see what you're going to design as well, because this is a hands-on class. It's not a watch me, see me do it. It's a what we doing, this is what I did, you next. That's what this is about. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys over there on Periscope. Thank you, Hi Cat, Natasha. For those of you guys who are coming in, and let's just see real quick before we leave. I have to use the phone. The phone keep on shutting off on you guys, but that's okay. We'll get it. So let's see here what we got. So thank you guys. Hi, thank you guys for popping in here. So I'm gonna get going. You guys have a wonderful evening, and I'll talk with you soon. Bye-bye.